Hello, in this video I'll show you how to save and load content of your slide. So look at the slide. I have put together the very short proof of Pythagoras theorem. It doesn't matter what the content of the slide is. I'm going to use this slide to demonstrate how to save the content so that you can reopen it later and run your presentation. So Blackboard stores content on Dropbox. Okay, so in order to store or save your content for later use, you have to have a Dropbox account right now. And that's the one thing which is required. And the second thing which is required, you have to authorize Blackboard to access your Dropbox account. You don't have to authorize to access the entire account, but you have to give the permission to access one dedicated folder in your Dropbox account. Okay, so what you have to do when you create your slide, there are commands, 3 commands which you have to remember. It's a combination of keys F and S, which saves the current slide. The combination of keys F and O, which opens a slide on a Dropbox, and the combination F and A, which saves the content of the current slide under a different name. All of these combinations, they're available for this help, commands and top-level commands here. Fs, Fa, Fo, and Fn. That's a new slide. And let's just see how they work. So I'm going to save the slide. I'm going to press Fs. If I do so, the app asks for the name of the file. Let's just call it Pythagoras theorem, and submit. If you do it for the first time, the app will redirect you to, you see it says, it sends a request for a pop-up. If you allow this pop-up, it will send you to the Dropbox. And if you have a Dropbox account, Dropbox will ask you permission to authorize Blackboard to access your Dropbox account. Okay, so if I continue now, and I press this allow button, after that, Blackboard will be able to access dedicated folder, this folder, on your Dropbox account. If I press allow, Dropbox returns a code, authorization code, which I copy and paste back into Blackboard. If I do so, the saving process is done. The saving process is done. If you check your Dropbox and you check this look at my structure. So these are my files. I have the apps subfolder, and under this subfolder I have the Blackboard subfolder, and within this subfolder Blackboard will store your files. Dropbox will not allow to access any other part of your Dropbox storage but this dedicated folder, which you need to let Blackboard to have access to. So this is a file which has been saved. It's a regular text file, which in fact if you open it you will see the content of your slide encoded as a JSON. It's quite a big content because we have images in there. At any stage you can visit your Dropbox, open the settings, go to the connected apps tab, and you can revoke the permission for the Blackboard by pressing this cross. And you can revoke the permission you gave to the Blackboard to access this dedicated folder. You can also tick this box, in which case all of the content will be deleted. If you do not delete the content and then later on give Blackboard to another permission, the content will be reused. So I'm going to cancel this. I'm not going to do that. And now I'll show you what happens. So I just save this content. If I now open the new slide and I press the command FO, which is open, and I say Pythagoras theorem, it will reload my slide.